Hello, make sure to hit that like, share, subscribe and also hit that bell notification so you can get notified for new videos like this. Thank you and enjoy.
Very well. So be it. I see. As you wish. I see. So be it. I see. Very well. Now we get our hands dirty. Ah! So be it. As you wish. I shall do it. Very well. I see. Very well. As you wish. So be it.
Yes. We must not exhaust our supplies.
Really not alone.
Shall be done. Very well. Shall be done, as you say. Very well.
I am done with that one.
Shall be done. Very well. I shall.
You not win. Yes? Get me out of this.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right?
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only. Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do? That's supposed to scare me? The Falcons get to hunt. Everybody look sharp.
More enemies. Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say, it is begun. Very well.
Make her protect me! Mercy! Mercy! We'll leave. We'll do whatever you want. Just no more.
tell Kylon I owe him one.
Too good.
Ah, the Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something odd about you. Huh, strong hands. Could I entice you to leave your order and sign up as one of my crewmen? I could use those strong hands at my helm. I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years. As I said, it is better to avoid being hit, and it is best not to get into fights at all. An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better. So we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game. Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Good. Go ahead, then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. It looks like the deck is being kind to me today. Ah, you have that familiar glint in your eye. Good cards, I take it? Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. 2 serpents, a song. Not bad. But the rest of your hand is rather pitiable. I have 3 angels, fortitude, truth, and charity, and the Night of Dawn. I win. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match? Not so fast, sweet thing. I'm not sure I know you yet. Come. Another game? Ah, you're a good sport. Another game, then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Very well. There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. It looks like the deck is being kind to me today. You certainly have quick reflexes. I'm quite impressed. And as for me cheating, well, the game does not matter. I just wanted to see if you could outwit me. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you. Come, we will need some space for this. I don't think there's anything else I can teach you. Perhaps tell those you meet where you learned what you know.
Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer. Come again.
I could have handled it. Thanks. I think I need to go hide somewhere.
Impossible. No, I cannot.
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Payton. That's a Grey Warden. He's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a Warden? You've got one chance to surrender. For what it's worth, I believe you. Not that I particularly care. We're not common guards, Warden. We're Howe's elite. Shavra, Tennant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a Warden.
'Twould seem we are not alone.
Shall be done. Tis begun. I shall do it. Tis begun.
Wipe them out! Tear them apart! Off me and you shall pay!
Shall be done. Tis begun. I shall do it. Shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. Tis begun. Quickly, we must fight!
We are victorious again.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. Scrapes, bruises, and a few broken things, but no deaths. You showed restraint. The Pearl's workers will...
Some of those men were mine, guard dogs. Anyone hurts one of the White Falcons, they answer to me.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy. More enemies ahead. Most excellent! And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
bread thinners.
Oh, would you stop correcting me? I know the time.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God.
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
Good to see you back. I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denham won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly. I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours? A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth? No, that's true. Perhaps I shall let the Keeper decide for himself. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our heirs are still trained on you. Follow me.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are? Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry. The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve. Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan. I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck. Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to...
Hello? Of course. I'm very... I didn't mean it like that. I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand. I suppose I am no child. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have... You think I haven't thought about this? No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. So you would get a pelt for me? Why would you do that?
What are you...
No.
You know... And now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. I am no merchant, but... What do you wish? I am no merchant. What do you wish? The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. I excel in making blade, and I did not ask for a promise. I only ask that you consider the task, should you come across the bark in the forest.
I'm Darren Atishan, stranger. I understand you will search for the wolf. None, but I shouldn't speak too much. If there is nothing else, Dareth Shiro. Is there something else you needed of me? But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with an outside. I didn't ask. Is there something else you needed of me? None of us. But I shouldn't. Is there something else you need? None of us. But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with... No. It is too strange to discuss. If there is nothing else... Is there something else you needed of me? None of us. But I didn't ask you. If there is nothing else you... Dareth Shiro.
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived. We Dalish must protect ourselves from trouble. If not had, but I... Be careful in the camp. We are not used to outsiders walking amongst us.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always
It shall be done. Quickly, we must fight! Time to take and then
I cannot be defeated.
Get your horses off Ben Telman's land. We won't bend needle again.
Logain is the regent. He demands your...
We're not Orlesian lickspittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
Die!
Very well.
Begin the onslaught.
It's begun. As you said, no quarter shall be given.
We showed those Logain upstarts. We showed those Logain upstarts.
What manner of beast is this? It is begun. Very well.
You will learn to fear me.
I shall do it.
We're coming here to see the mages, right? Oh, great. They just love me. You ever wonder why the mages built their tower out in the middle of Lake Callahan? They have an aversion to practicality or something?
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you? Brother Jin... no. No, of course not. I've never heard of him. I know everyone staying at my inn, and I've not heard of this person. Nonsense. Why would I lie to you? Listen, the person you're looking for isn't here. You should be on your way as soon as possible. No, I'm not in any kind of trouble. If you want ale, wine, or a warm bed for the night, I can help you. If not, I have nothing else to offer. Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today? It was Prince... Well, my father died of shock and heart. Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve... Of course. Welcome back to the... Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. It was Well, my father died of shock and heartbreak.
Pah! Watered down ale, damp beds, rickety stools. Why do
Good
I
day.
even bother?
Enemies approaching! As you say. Very well.
Begin the onslaught. Run while you can.
There is no glory in bloodshed! Now we do battle.
Let us end this.
Shall be done, as you say.
All a fool's day! And that too! I'm not giving up.
You! They said... Do you know who they were? Well, I probably shouldn't ask. I'm just an innkeeper trying to make his way through life. There are some things I don't need to know. Thank you again. You'll always be welcome here. Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. It was Well, my father died of shock...
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass. Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it. Yes? Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those. You know, I have some documents, too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that? Kill some Darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening. Well, that's good, I suppose. Wouldn't want Darkspawn smeared across the landscape. I hear their blood is black. Is that true? You'd know if you were a Grey Warden. I don't know. My instincts tell me Darkspawn shouldn't have blood like ours. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go! He won't know if you never get in, will he? Oh, I've outsmarted you. If I were more flexible, I'd pat myself on the back. Is that bad? Look, I'm, just trying to do my job. I'll take you right now, just like you wanted. Come along, I suppose.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray. Who are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring anyone across the lake. We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety. I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. The circle is lost. The tower has fallen. I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again. If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing. I assure you, an abomination is a force to be reckoned with, and you will face more than one. If you succeed, I would owe you much, enough that I would pledge my Templars to your cause. Without word from Denerim, I must determine our course. Surely destroying Darkspawn is a worthy goal. A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide. Yes, was there something else you wanted?
I don't want to die.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know... if you have anything to trade, that would be helpful.
We are not
I'm a
alone.
warden show. Real I will not win. Careful! It shall be done. Very well. As you say. It is begun. As you say, it shall be done. No quarter shall be given.
Most traders aren't allowed into Orzammar, so they just sort of gather near the door.
So how is it that Terran no gain survived when even a Grey Warden couldn't make that happen?
Why do you always go on about how stupid?
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Yeah, maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown. Twice my grandfather says it.
I demand an audience with the rest of you and all of Ferelden. King Loghain will not...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden. I will at that. I'm a messenger of King Loghain.
Kill each other as you will, but take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
We must not exhaust our supplies. Very well. Come, let us end this. I shall do it. Fight! No! For the buffet! It is begun. I shall do it, as you say. Very well. It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well. As you say. It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it. I believe I took a bad shot in that fight.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
A trust follow, Warden.
Spare a few bits for an old man.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Blanca, all work will know your name. Don't say that.
Bread, please, sir.
Get back to the
Just a
board.
bit.
I want to see more details.
All right, I've come up with one. A question that you can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
That's right. You think you're so smart. I've got an academic question. I bet you won't be...
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You not speak that way about the man who should be king! Blind idiots. I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front.
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here. They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate. Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter. See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry. Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter. Yes, you should.